Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the topic that is a crossing over. Crossing over. This term crossing over, it is given by scientist T.H. Morgan. T.H. Morgan. So according to T.H. Morgan, the crossing over means it is the exchange of segments. It is the exchange of segments in non-sister chromatids. The crossing over means the exchange of segments in non-sister chromatids. Okay. So what is meant by the non-sister chromatids and the sister chromatids? So when we study the nucleus, inside the nucleus or in the diploid organism, there are the chromosome pairs, and that chromosome pairs that are known as the homologous chromosomes. That means the homologous chromosome means these are the chromosomes which have the similar type of the genes on it, which have the similar types of genes present on it. So that is known as the homologous chromosome. Okay. So one from mother, one from father. So these are the homologous chromosomes. These homologous chromosomes, they have, at the time of division, they produces the one more thread and they are unite at a point, and that point is known as the kinetochore. Okay, that point is the kinetochore, or it is known as the centromere. So at the time of division, generally these homologous chromosomes, they comes close to each other, or they shows the pairing. Okay, so they become double threaded. Okay, so these two are the sister chromatids. These two are the sister chromatids, but these two are the non-sister chromatids. Means this one and this one, they are non-sister chromatid. Okay, and these two are the sister chromatids. Okay, these two are the sister chromatids, and these two are, they are the non-sister chromatids. Okay, so at the time of crossing over, what happened? These non-sister chromatids, they shows the crossing over, or they shows their parts, the exchange with each other due to the crossover. So one thread. Okay. So the point where these two chromosomes unite, or we can draw like this. And where it is the point where these two chromosomes unite, it is known as the chiasma. This point is known as the chiasma. This point is kinetochore. With the help of which it will attach to the spindle fiber. It is the kinetochore. And it is the chiasma where these two chromatid threads, they unite. Okay. And this point of union of these two chromosomes is known as the chiasma. When the crossing over is completed, okay, then what happens? There is the exchange of chromosome. When these two chromosomes, they get apart from each other, okay, they show the exchanged part of the chromosome. Okay. So now the part, they get exchanged. This chromosome transfer its segment to this and this segment to this. Okay. So in this way, there is the exchange of segments in the non-sister chromatids, and this crossing over is the cause of genetic recombination. So it is the cause of genetic recombination. So when the crossing over takes place, the chromosomal parts, they exchange with each other, and the new genetic recombinations will appear in the coming progeny or in the new progeny. Okay. So it is the crossing over. There are the two main types of the crossing over. There are the two main type of crossing over. So first is the meiotic crossing over, and the second is the mitotic crossing over. Mitotic crossing over. So first of all, we will discuss about the mitotic. The mitotic means it is the crossing over which takes place in the somatic chromosome. Somatic or the body chromosome. In somatic or the body chromosome. So it is known as the mitotic chromosome. This takes place at the time of mitosis, and this type of genetic recombination or this type of crossing over is very rare. But this meiotic takes place in the gametic cell, or we can say that in the germinal cell or reproductive process, or in the process of reproduction. Okay. At the time of gamete formation, this meiotic crossing over takes place, and it is very common and universal phenomenon. Okay. Then we will discuss about the meiotic. We will discuss about the meiotic crossing over. Meiotic crossing over. So the meiotic crossing over, it is of the different types. The first, that is, it is the single crossing over, and the second, that is the double crossing over. Okay. So the single crossing over means what? The single crossing over means when the two chromosomes, they involve in the process of crossing over, but only the single place where the chiasma is produced. So chiasma at one place only. So when chiasma, it is produced at one place only, then it is known as the single crossing over. Okay, so we will draw figure here. So single crossover. The single crossover means there is a single chiasma. Okay. So there are the two homologous chromosomes. So it produces a single chiasma at one place. It is the kinetochore. Okay. So the two non-sister chromatids, they involve in the formation of single chiasma, and therefore it is known as the single crossover. So the resultants were one and genetic recombinant. It is parental. So these four types of the plants chromosomes are produced, where these two, it is the parental, and this central two, they are the recombinant. These are the recombinant, and it is parental. It is also parental type. Okay. So it is a single cross where there is a single chiasma is produced. Then the next, that is the double crossover. The double crossover, where instead of the single, the two chiasmas are produced. Okay, the two chiasmas are produced. So this double crossover, it is of two types. The one is reciprocal, and the second, that is complementary. So the reciprocal means where only the two threads or only two chromatids, they involve in the crossing over or in the formation of two chiasma. And the complementary means more than two chromatids, they involve in formation of the chiasma, and the chiasma at two places. Therefore, complementary double crossover, reciprocal double crossover. So we will discuss the first one, that is the reciprocal double crossover. So in the reciprocal double crossover, so these are the two threads of one chromosome. So here at two places the chiasmas are produced. Okay. So this chiasmas at two places, therefore it produces the four different types of the combinants or resultants. One is completely parental, the another, that is the central part gate exchange. Okay. Then here the central part get exchanged, and therefore these two are the parental and these two are the recombinant. So recombinant is by R and parental by P. Okay. So these two are the parental and these two are the recombinant. So even though it is a double crossover, then also a single or the two chromosomes, not only two non-sister chromatids, they involve in the crossing over. Okay. Then the next type, that is the complementary crossing over. The complementary crossing over. So in complementary crossing over, what happens? Sometimes there may be the 3 threads involved, or there may be the 4, all the 4 chromatids they involve in the process of the crossing over. So first of all, we will discuss the 4 or 3 chromosomes they are involved. Okay. So for involvement of the 3 chromosomes, the first one, this is the kinetochore. Okay. And this chromosome. Instead of forming chiasma at another place, it releases as it is. Okay. And this second chromosome, it produces chiasma at this place. So the 3 chromosomes, they are involved in the process of the chiasma formation. The 3 threads are involved in the process of crossing over or chiasma formation. So the resultants are the one which is completely parental. So it is completely parental. The another, that is the small red part and the long black part. So small and is the long black one. Okay. Then this third one, it has the red part and the long black part. Similarly, small black, small red and long black. This one, it is red and this long black. It is the small black, small red and the long black. And this fourth one, it is the long black and small red. Okay. So in this way, these 4 combinants are produced. Okay. So this one is completely parental. This one, it is this red part and this long part is the second one. Then it is the third part. This one. And this one. Okay. And then this one and this one. So in this way, these 4 recombinants are produced here. Okay. So 3 recombinants and 1 is the parental type. It is recombinant, recombinant and recombinant. Okay. Then the 4. So complementary double crossing, we drawn figure about the 3 threads. Now we will draw the figure of involvement of the 4 different threads here. Okay. So look at this figure. Okay, look at this figure. So this one involved with this one, and this one it involved with this another one. That means all the four chromatids, they are involved in the process of crossing over, and the two chiasmas are produced. So it is complementary crossing over with all the four threads. Okay. So the resulting where. So if first of all we will name it as A, B, it is C, and it is D. So this one A, it has the long red part and the small black part. Okay, so it is A. A. Then this B1. This B1, it has the small part and then the long black part. Okay, so the small red part and the long black part. Okay, then this third one, C, it has the small red part and long red again. So it crossed this exchange. Okay, it is. It has this small red and long black. So small red small black and here the small black and the long red. It is the black, so it is C. And this C, it has the long black and small red. Long black and the small red part. Okay. So it is D. So all these four combinations are produced in this complementary crossing over. All these four combinations are produced. So all are the recombinants here. All are the recombinants, and recombinants. So there are no parental combinations appear here. Okay. So it is a complementary crossing over. So today we have discussed about the crossing over. Crossing over means it is the exchange of segments of the non-sister chromatids, that is known as the crossing over. The crossing over, it may be the single crossover or it may be the double crossover. The single crossover means at one place the chiasma is produced, and the double crossover means the two chiasma are produced. So there may be again two types. The one is the reciprocal, where only two are involved, only two non-sister chromatids are involved and two remain free. So 50% combination parental and 50% recombinants. Then third, that is a complementary, in which there may be the involvement of 3 chromosomes, or there may be the involvement of all these 4 chromosomes. So the term crossing over is given by the scientist T.H. Morgan. I hope you got the points.